What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As most of you have probably seen by now, because it's kind of late, Embark finally gave us an update on what's going to happen in October with the October update and Frozen Trails. Let's take a minute and take a look at what they said. And let's go right back over here. Okay, so it's a Frozen Trails update. It's coming October 8th. That's sooner than we expected, isn't it? I thought we were waiting until the end of October. But let's see what they have to say. Greetings from Embark, blah, blah, blah. As we head toward October, the Frozen Trails update draws closer. We want to take a moment to share with the community how we're changing updates. Oh, it's a link. I wonder where that goes. Okay, back in May, we shared that we'd be moving to fewer, larger updates. We know that means larger stretches between major releases, blah, blah, blah. We appreciate everyone's stuck it out. Project, new trader, and ongoing improvements based on your feedback. I guess they've kind of listened to some things. Yeah. Behind the scenes, the focus has been firmly on Frozen Trail. It's going to be our biggest update since launch, and it's been designed. That sounds weird. It's been designed to address some of the broader questions that the community has been asking. Nearly every part of the game has benefited. What am I saying? It's benefited from what we've learned over the past few months. Here's a look at some of what we've been working on. Let's see what they got for us. The next frontier, the heart of the Frozen Trails, our newest map. Shawnee will call upon raiders to investigate the unprecedented signal emanating from beyond the mountains. Something big has happened here. Could anyone resist being part of the initial scouting party? A little bit of lore there. Nice. Apparently there's going to be snow. Lots of snow, seems like. And a train. Cool. Let's see. Explore a harsh frozen settlement nestled beneath towering mountains at the edge of the Rust Belt. Once home to thriving villages, factories, research facilities, observatory. Long since abandoned. So that sounds like POIs. Building the new map has challenged our level design team in exciting new ways. Level design team. They have a team just for designing levels? Sounds like it. We focused on creating an ambitious environment with greater verticality, exploration, and opportunities for discovery. You'll encounter threats above and below ground. Navigate environments that no raiders have seen before. Sounds intriguing. Recently completed a round of user experience research testing. Our team is currently iterating to ensure the new map is as exciting as possible. There's a test group already. Somebody got to play it, that sounds like. What's the high level challenge we got here? Frozen Trail update. The update will introduce an enormous new arc operation designed for experienced raiders looking to push themselves even further. Sounds like that big carrier ship thing, and then the Patriarch or whatever they're calling it. I've seen sketches of this giant arc that they're supposed to be bringing. Without giving too much away, this new activity is built around many of the ideas that have become increasingly important to us throughout development. Meaningful decisions, dynamic encounters, and moments that demand cooperation and careful judgment. Sounds like they're leaning a little bit into the friendly lobby situation with PvE, maybe. Success won't come easily. You'll need to balance combat, teamwork, risk, and survival in what we believe will be one of the most intense experiences Arc Raiders has offered to date. One that rewards those willing to rise to the challenge. We'll save more details for further reveal, but we're excited for you to experience it yourselves. Yeah, it sounds like they're going to encourage more of you to work together instead of fighting each other. I like that because I like the idea of PvP, but I don't lean into it that much. Maybe one day I'll start my villain arc. We'll see how that goes. New arc, new threats. What do we got? Our team has been hard at work developing new arc threats that will arrive alongside the new map. Words are hard. Each designed to challenge the ways you've learned to move, fight, and adapt. These new arc enemies range from a small and nifty problem maker to an enormous machine that will halt you in your tracks. Sounds like new bosses. Small and nifty problem maker? Wonder what that could be. Creating new arc is one of the more involved parts of development, from early concepts and animation to behavior and machine learning systems that give them their distinctive spark of life. Every enemy goes through months of iteration to get right. We think it'll be worth the wait, and we can't wait to see what you think. Deepening progression. So, I'm hoping that the new arc is actually, I don't know, something beneficial. It seems like whenever they release a new arc, it's something that I haven't hated them. I hate them because they're hard to kill or whatever, but it seems like they've done a pretty good job of creating them. They've made them to where they kind of predict what you're doing, which is kind of crazy. Let's see. Deepening progression. Touch on the way we progress here. Frozen Trail is also evolving what it means to be a raider. Awesome. One lesson that's continued to shape our thinking is that the most rewarding raids are driven by meaningful choices. That makes sense. That's influenced how we're approaching progression throughout Frozen Trail, allowing you to build a deeper identity in the Rust Belt. More customization, sounds like. Your Raider Den has served you well, but it's time to expand. We're building deeper progression systems, giving players more ways to craft their own journey and build towards long-term goals. So, more customization, sounds like. That's why your Raider will have the opportunity to inhabit a new space, the Outpost. After spending months on the back foot, hiding underground, it's time to start taking the fight to Ark. Decorate your outpost, research new elements of the world, and take your first steps to reclaiming the surface. Sounds like just like instead of going into Speranza, maybe you just go back to the outpost. That's where you, on top of outpost, we're also adjusting the skill tree to give you more agency over the kind of raider you want to become. Raider decks have also been on a radar with the focus on making them more engaging and rewarding for players. So more reason to buy things, I guess. But the outpost sounds intriguing to me, because then is that something that you can just like navigate to in world, or will it just be like in the crafting screens and all of that stuff, like kind of like the quote Raider Den is now, where it's just a background basically, and then the more whatever elements you keep or just decorating your space. Doesn't really excite me too much to decorate my space, but I'm sure there are some people that, that's something they've been looking forward to. I want to decorate. Can I decorate things? Let's see what else we got here. Oh, a nice shot of the mountains. Make that bigger. Ooh, look at that. They are really good. The artwork and design, the maps are pretty. We can't deny that. They look nice. This is a little blurry. At least, maybe it's my glasses. I don't know. But it looks good. Seems intriguing. I wonder if you'll leave footprints now. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but in the sand and stuff, you don't leave footprints. At least not on the settings side. Maybe on the higher settings they do. I haven't checked, but be interested to see that. That looks nice. And more. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. These are just a few additions coming in Frozen Trail. The team is continuing to work on new content that will enhance your experience, as well as new weapons and ways to personalize them. Personalized weapons. Gadgets, cosmetics, instruments, and plenty of other surprises we'll talk about much closer to launch, or closer to launch, whatever. Alongside all of that, we'll continue improving the core Arc Raiders experience through ongoing work on matchmaking, anti-cheat, stability, and quality of life updates. While these improvements may not always be the headline features, they remain a critical part of making every raid feel balanced and enjoyable. You'll be able to experience Frozen Trail for yourself on October 8th, and we will be sharing more details with you in September. Until then, heading to Gamescom. Yeah, okay, we're not going there. See you topside. Interesting. So, yeah, it sounds interesting. Gave some information, but not really any information. Kind of like a tease, like, hey, here's something new, but not really. Just saying that they are changing things, but not how specifically, I guess. Adjusting the skill tree. I wonder what that means. Agency or the kind of raider. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Anybody have any ideas on what that could be? More progression systems. Like, I think that you need to be able to go past level 75. Because to me, that seems, which I'm sure, like, when you first started or whatever, it was like, whoa, level 75. But then once you get rolling, it's like, it takes no time to get to level 75. I just wish they would increase how high you could go. You know what I mean? Maybe not cap it. What if they didn't cap? skill point. Well, they'd have to cap skill points because then everybody would just be max level. Interesting. Who knows? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear what everybody has to say, what everybody thinks. Drop a comment. As always, like, subscribe, all those things. Click all the buttons and such, and share. And until next time, see you on the live or in the comments. See you in the comments.